Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm a professional coach and agile coach and facilitator. Today I will share a liberating structure currently in development that I like quite a lot because it again helps us to both distribute control but also change perspective and unlock new pathways, mental pathways to overcome problems. This liberating structure is called Talking with Pixies, and I have seen it used in different ways and also tried to use it in different ways myself. So, Talking Pixies is if we're dealing with something that challenges us, and a goal that seems a bit elusive, a bit out there, and we are unsure, should we actually go after it or should we just stay put and choose another direction? So, what we do is we of course introduce what is it that we're going to do. We're going to be talking with Pixies. It doesn't sound as crazy as it may, but it will help you. And then we split into groups. I've seen both split into groups of 3 and also a bit larger groups can also work, but keep it small, 3 or 4, so you can have 2 groups with 4 if it doesn't match with 3 people. Then, a bit like in Troika Consulting, we split into 1 client and then 2 Pixies. In Troika Consult, right, it's 1 client and 2 consultants. Anyway, so these Pixies, I've seen it in 2 ways. One way is both Pixies start out by being the protector Pixie, and then after a time period, they go to be the innovator Pixie. I've also seen, and that's a way more chaotic, one being the protector and one being the innovator Pixie. But before I dive into this, please, if you like these videos, consider subscribing and sharing. That would be awesome. Anyway, so in these groups, the client gets 2 minutes to talk about this elusive goal that they have. Why is it? What is it that they look at? Why is it important to them? Just like share whatever on your mind about this goal. Then the Pixies get 1 minute to ask non-judgmental questions, just like clarifying questions, to make sure that the Pixies have as much understanding that they need. And when that is done, the Pixies chat. So you can do this in 2 ways, as I said. One way is if you have the client, then the innovator Pixie is standing on one side and the protector Pixie standing on the other side and just talking. That can be a bit chaotic and difficult to keep track of what is happening. So consider having both as protector Pixies first and then innovator Pixies afterwards. And now I've mentioned these Pixies, what does that mean? So the protector Pixies goal or responsibility is to talk about why is it that we should stay put, what is it we should protect, why is it that we're actually okay where we are. And the innovator Pixies are what is it that we can gain by getting there. What is it that we should go for, go after? Why is it we should do that? And we deliberately use these 2 perspectives. So it's not like you will die if you stay here or something like that, but we keep it in a positive angle, right? And when the Pixies have chatted 2 minutes and 2 minutes, then the client turns back and replays the conversation to the Pixies, just to also like get their own head around what was it that were being said, what will they take from that conversation with the Pixies. And that is done. New turn, so we have a new client and new Pixies. And in that way, we can get through all of these talking with Pixies in a group of 3 or 4 within 45-50 minutes or so. That's it. I'm super curious if you have also played around with Talking with Pixies and what were your experience. And then, as always, if you have comments, questions, ideas, or feedback to these videos, please send me a message or leave a comment. That would be awesome. And that's it. Have a super awesome day.